Run. She was 8th at the end of the first run. She was 2.58 seconds behind Annie Kronbichler, who had the fastest run on the first run, but only 1 second out of second place. And Harold, if she really attacks here, she could move right up in the standings.
Well, that's what we hope. That's what we hope, and she needs that too. She is psychologically a little bit unbalanced at the moment, and she needs to finish, and she needs to be at least in the first 8 or first 10.
You mentioned she was a little unbalanced at the moment. What were you referring to?
Well, mentally, I would say. But right here, skiing-wise, I have to say, Tamara is known for skiing very directly to the gate. She is skiing even rounder there as I've ever seen her. And
she's not really attacking.
That's right. She's skiing a little bit cautiously, and it is good at the time because she needs to finish.
Okay, here she comes now, down towards the finish line. Tamara McKinney coming in, trying to move up in the standings.
Yes.
And she moves into second place, but it wasn't really a great run for her. Harold, let's take another look in slow motion where she might have been just a little bit wide and sluggish in some of the turns.
Well, Tamara, of course, is a little bit wide there in the turns. The shortest line between the gates is always and still the fastest way to go, to travel. She is pushing a little bit sideways. She is not doing the roundest turn in the road. Her energy goes to the side instead forward, where the direction of the gates is showing her to go.
Okay. The next racer on the course will be this girl, Vreni Schneider, 22-year-old from Switzerland, who the Swiss coaches told me last night will be one of the stars for the future, at least they feel. And indeed, she's had an outstanding season so far this year with a 7th, a 4th, and a 7th in the 3 slaloms that have been completed. Harold, what do you think about this girl? She's tough.
Well, I think she is one of the most determined young women on that course, and she wants to win races. And besides that, she skis technically excellently. She has a very, very nice upper body discipline. The arms and the poles are right there where she needs them, and I like her a lot.
And she didn't even ski for the Swiss team 2 years ago. She had some problems with her family, a disaster for her. But here she is back and really attacking. I love the way she attacks. She really goes after it.
Yes, especially in those short turns. And you will see coming into the steep phases of the hill, she will really ski properly and carry a lot of speed. Yeah.
She could really pour it on at the bottom here and move into first place if she hustles.
This is good skiing down here. A little slip there, but there's carrying a lot of speed. No mistakes in there. Short turns here and coming to the finish line. That must be a good time.
Okay, here she comes now, down to the finish line. Vreni Schneider. And she takes over the lead from Buder of Austria. So Vreni Schneider, with 5 racers yet to come, has taken over the lead here in Baggestein. And Buder, looking on right here, held the lead for 10 racers. But a young Austrian racer on the course, and she's been an outstanding slalom skier for Italy, although she has not had any top 15 results this year. Okay, Schneider of Switzerland first place, Buder of Austria second, McKinney of the United States is third, and here we have Marie Rosa Quario, 5th after the first run. She looks like she's kind of tangled up with the poles a little bit, Harold.
Yeah, right. You still have to go around those poles, even if they break away from you. Technically, you want to ski around these poles and not only ski over those poles.
Okay, those poles are hinged into the ground. They bend over, but they flip right back up again. Years ago, they used to actually be saplings. You didn't go through them quite the way you do right now. And the time on the left is still Buder's time. She had the best intermediate time. Quario way behind that in 11th place. She's going to have a hard time now if she's going to have any chance. Usually she's better on icy snow, and of course there's a lot of soft snow because of the new snow that's fallen today.
Yes, but you can see here, this is not the skiing she is usually doing. She needs long ways and coming into the finish now.
Here she comes, firing to the finish gate. Oh, a surprise. 2nd place for Marie Rosa Quario. It didn't look like she'd had a very good run. She isn't very happy with it. She was only 11th at Midway, but she has come up strong. She now moves into 2nd behind Schneider of Switzerland. Erika Hess of Switzerland, she has a great feel for the scope. She's a tremendous competitor. Harold, she is really skiing well right now.
Well, she is skiing as well as I have seen her skiing in all those years. But the most important thing is that Erika almost never makes mistakes. Although in the first run she had a big mistake in there, and she is still in the position where she is in, even able to win the race.
Okay, she was all over the place in that first run. She was 1.64 seconds behind Kronbichler. That's how much time she's going to have to make up. She only finished 4th after the first run, but look at her straighten out the gates here. She's really attacking. The midway time here coming up, so all 2nd, but very, very close to the time of Buder, who really came down first in superb snow conditions. So maybe had an advantage there, but Hess is going to have to pour it on here at the bottom if she has a chance.
I like it especially because it's clean skiing and skiing as we want to show it to our younger skiers.
She got her hand on a pole right there. Here she comes through the finish line. Erika Hess has taken over the lead from her countrywoman, Brenny Schneider, Erica Hess now moves into first place. And very quickly out of the starting gate, Olga Habatova of Czechoslovakia. She's a big girl and very good in all three events, but not particularly strong in slalom, is she, Harold?
Yes, you can see it. Her movements are a little bit slower than the ones of Erika Hess just skiing before her. But still, she's skiing clean, going around the poles. And again, you can see that you don't have to ski over the poles. You can ski around the poles, and you still be fast.
Very intelligent girl. Her mother is a dentist in Czechoslovakia. We can see her coming down now, but big women like this have an advantage when there's soft snow and it's a little bit flat, don't they?
That's right, because there's more resistance down there than on icy slopes, and you can see it. That's not a bad run.
Okay, here comes Chavatova down towards the finish line. Erika Hess has the lead right now. Only 2 more races to go after this, and she moves into third place. So it's Brenny Schneider in second place, Chavatova is third, but this girl, Erika Hess, has the lead for the moment. She had her countrywoman, Annie Kronbichler. She was 1.59 seconds behind. That's a lot in a slalom race. But this youngster could really pour it on and have a great race here. Erika Hess sitting at the bottom in first place. Ladstetter trying to take a shot at her.
And of course, she's trying, but up so far, she's skiing very well. She's skiing technically sound.
But is she really attacking? It doesn't look like she's really going after it enough.
Not anymore here. Not in the first gate. I had the feeling in the first gate she was skiing very well. Now she is skiing.
Okay, look at the time on the left. That'll tell. No, way behind at the first gate. Harold, it almost looks as though they were so worried about that first course when the visibility was so bad with the snowstorm that they really aren't going all out now.
Yeah. And now, of course, she is really skiing cautiously. She's not attacking anymore in the steep part in there. And I don't think that she can hold that second place.
Remember, she was second place after the first run. We'll know here. No, she has not done it. Ladstetter is in third place. So Ladstetter moves into third place. We still have Erika Hess in first place. One more racer yet to come, and that will be Annie Kronbichler of Austria. Here we have Ladstetter. Probably not too happy with that run, but third place at the moment isn't all that bad. She can't be any worse than fourth. And here is Erika Hess loosening her boots up a little bit, wondering if she is going to win this race. Kronbichler had a lead, as we've said, by 1.64 seconds over Hess after that first run. Hess sitting in first place at the bottom. It's Kronbichler's race to win or lose. She's the only one left, realistically, with a chance to win. Annie Kronbichler really is quite large, big, tall for a slalom ski racer. She hasn't had very many good results this year, but she's extremely good on the flats when she's skiing well.
Well, and again, those tall ladies, they are an advantage if you have soft snow conditions as we have it today. And quite frankly, she can almost cruise down the hill in order to win that race because she's 1.6 seconds ahead out of the first run.
Okay, she can cruise, Harold, but she can't make any big mistakes. She's got to realize that Hess is sitting down there, who really poured on a good run to sit down that first place position right now. Here comes Kronbichler. Looks like she has a pretty good shot at it. Coming down here now, Annie Kronbichler of Austria. Will she win it, or will Hess win it? We'll know. Kronbichler takes the victory. Annie Kronbichler, no results in the 3 previous slaloms in the first 15 this year, has now won the slalom here in Bagdestein. Unusual conditions, snow, fog, change for racers from time to time. Here she's being congratulated by Erika Hess.
And you can see the sizes. The size difference right here. Little Erika Hess and tall.
And by her teammate, Roswitha Steiner.
Race for me. The first run was optimal for me. I had a perfect run. The second was good for me because I had good time in the first run and it was perfect for me.
How about those conditions in the first run? They were pretty bad, weren't they?
It was very bad for the later numbers because the piste is not so hard than in the first, and for me it was good. I had luck with the number.
And the conditions, as far as the snow is concerned, you like softer snow, don't you?
I like not icy. The other snow I like.
So today was perfect for you?
Yeah, perfect.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Well, for Annie Kronbichler, it certainly was a great race for her, and she seems to thrive on soft snow and bad weather. Hal Schonauer, your comments?
Well, we saw, of course, a much better second run. We saw much better skiing. Annie Kronbichler stayed on top of it. It was her race today, and congratulations there. Tamara stayed where she was in the first run. We hope that she moves up a little bit. She was slow on top again. She's trying maybe a little bit too hard, and I still believe that that knee is still not allowing her to go all that free.
Okay, now as far as the U.S. women are concerned, what next?
Well, you know, we have a crazy program again. We have to go down there to Puy-Saint-Vincent, which is somewhere in the boonies in France, and to race a downhill in a Super G. And what we are trying to do to get our technical skiers this week to a FISB race, to give them a couple of more starts. I think they need more races as they had so far.
Okay, well, Harold, it's not so easy over here all the time, is it?
No, it's not that easy. But we're in the middle of the deal, and we have to live with it. Yes.
Okay, this wasn't exactly a normal race, but it hasn't been a very normal winter either. First of all, month of December, no snow at all. Rain started this week out, and then we had all kinds of snow here today. The final standings. Annie Kronbichler of Austria in first place, a great race for her. Erika Hess, who survived almost a fall in that first one, to come back and take second place. She's a tough little competitor. She knows where she's going all the time. And in slalom racing, I guess there's none any better right now. Third place, Vreni Schneider. Good race for her. And in fourth, Ida Ladstadter of Austria. As far as the United States is concerned, Tamara McKinney 8th, Beth Madsen in 22nd. As we take one more look at the winner's run, that's it from Vagestein, Austria. This is Bob Beatty for Hell Schonauer.
World Cup ski.